One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cougars ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins offense is on the field for the first time today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Cougars.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the air, it's Washington. Got the quick pass. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Roberts. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ryan. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Give to the back. Find some fresh air. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Erickson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Powers through the defender. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Push down for the tackle. The Terrapins in the hurry up. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Maryland! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Gets open down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. BYU with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, BYU.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Snags it on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. They'll run the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back on the option to give. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Quick strike complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They're working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads it downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Looking for the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this.
Here's the heat.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northwestern. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Right down the boulevard. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
And the Terrapins will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Shakes off the defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That's reeled in. It's Hagan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Retzlaff. Finds his man. It's Bachmeier. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They just keep firing. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Terrapins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Martin back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game.
Lots of running room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This time on target. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. spits it out to the back. Back's got it. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Marches ahead. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They're looking to throw on second and short. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running to Green. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he... on the a first down on the play. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Look out, he's got room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Martin will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They
picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll knock him down. This offense doing business in the red zone. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Navy is running away with this one. We haven't seen this type of giddy up from Bill the GOAT in an awful long time. They're up by 24 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's got it down the right side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Martin back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. Wow. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback running on the draw. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead